Let's go like this quick, right? So Oliver, still kind of like within the warm-up of what we're working at. So we're gonna be in stance, right? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna work off some traditional jabs and then we're gonna work off some Kali jabs, right? So from here, I'm gonna be throwing just my straight traditional jab here, and then Oliver's just gonna be catching, blocking, whatever. He's just here, right? Just for the sake of the drill itself, we don't have to close our fists on this one. We just leave it open like this, right? So we're gonna go one, right? Just feeding it, one, right? Even if he misses, like all we're doing is just getting used to this timing of one. Okay, so then from here, this is where we start switching it up into what we call a Pikiti jab here. So what happens here is from the end of my fist here, we start changing it to becoming hitting, still kind of like a jabbing motion, but very low commitment, hitting with the bottom of our fist here. So we start going 1, 2, to 1, 2. Now this is where we start changing into our false lead, what we call false lead here. So we go 1, 2, 1, and we still maintain this, right? So as I maintain this is why we call it a false lead. Traditional lead, this is your lead leg, lead punch. Then we start changing it to becoming our false lead, but this still remains into the lead, right? This one here, we're not starting off our dueling like this. We're not doing this, but this is kind of like in the middle transition, right? So starting it off, we start circling out to the outside with our false lead. This becomes our old lead, but my hand's still becoming the lead. This is why we call it the false here. So we start going like this, okay? So here, we start getting this kind of like hammer fist jab out here to our partner here. So what's gonna happen here, right? So this one is gonna leave up, protecting. So here, what's gonna happen here is this downward motion here, what I'm gonna work with. On one of the jabs, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna pull down, and then that's gonna be my first hit here. You don't even need the grab on this one so much. We're just looking at the Panantukan of this, the dirty striking of this one, right? So from here, straight, transition, and then here, that's where we go over, right? So this motion here, this one, it's kind of like a hidden, hammer fist parry that we usually do where we go like this, here, and then we parry like this, but we're not making it so obvious that we're going here and then pulling here. Throwing it with the jab, straight jab, then we start hiding it into this motion here. That's where you come in with the overhand there or your short hook for now, okay? So start off with that first, right? 1 for 1. So straights, and then hammer, but then you start going false lead because you're going to the outside of your partner, and then that motion, okay? Do it slow, all right? Go ahead, guys.